Welcome back. It's Cobalt, and today I'm having a great day. I really feel the impact of letting go of all the crap that was taking up my brain space. It's so nice not to have all of those buts. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I shared it on yesterday's video. The items that were holding up a lot of space are now gone. They all had butts on them. So if that's not a good teaser, I don't know what is. Yeah, it's so nice to have those gone. It's so nice to have those big plush gone as well, because it would have taken so much more energy, more time to ship them. Like, find the box, do the packaging. I'm just glad those are out of my life. I'm starting to get into the rhythm now of the schedule that I can do and not be exhausted from. I don't really like that I have to source all in 2 days, but it is really nice for the other 5 days because it feels like I'm on easy street. So I think maybe if that is what I'm going to be required to do based off of my schedule, I might just go ahead and list a little bit more on my free non-sourcing days, so that way when I have to do those long hours of sourcing twice a week, I don't then have to come home and still photo enlist. It can just be sourcing, and then when I get home, that's my treat. I can be done. It's obvious, but when you're kind of building the machine and you're struggling to stay awake to get it all in one day, you just don't really have that foresight. Or at least you don't have the time to even list more. It's just, everything's hard. You're just doing it all. It's all hard. So I actually felt really awake when I woke up at 5:30. Woke up before my alarm, so that's how I kind of know my body is kind of figuring it out. Like, this is what we're doing apparently, Monday through Friday. I woke up, I felt refreshed, ready to take on the day. Made my coffee, took the dog out. The call was really helpful. We were talking about summer slowdown and how you need to operate your business on your slowest months. And I asked a question. I'm trying to internalize that it wasn't me angering him. I think he was already on one, and because it was 6:20 a.m. for me, that's when I'm in my let's go slow. Let's not have lights on. Let's talk gently, volume 3. And when someone's coming at me really hot at volume 15 and my computer is on volume 2, it's a little bit to the nervous system. So anyways, I had asked him, okay, so I've settled on my listing goal being 8, and 8 is what my store can afford with my current sell-through. For people who are math nerds, I know that there's other things involved. It's not true profit, but we are doing easy 3-year-old perfect math, okay? Just bear with me. This is how my brain works. It barely works around numbers. Okay, so out went 200, in came 400, I profited 200. That extra 200 is going into my bank account for my rainy day or when I want to buy out a collection. And that's happening every week. And okay, next week I'm taking that same 200 that is my sourcing, and I'm going out and using it again to buy another, whatever 8 times 7 is, 56 maybe, items to then list that week. Let's say I make $600 that week. I get my $200 back, and now I have $400 that I can move over into my bank account. So I understood that. What I didn't understand was that, okay, we did the math on 8. 8 was based off of my current sales, and even though I might have been doing good for, let's say, January, I really only have January to go off of because that's my first month listing plush. I think what was happening is we kind of just like put that as like the stamp of like, all right, this is going to be the lowest one, because in theory, if I apply myself, I'm going to get better, and the store is also going to get better and become more profitable because the store is going to compound every time I list. Because even though I'm listing 8, I'm not selling 8 a day. So each day I'm netting, let's say, 4 items. So the store is going to naturally be growing as I still list 8. Okay, so if you're following, what I did not understand was, if the store is suddenly doing better, for example, it made $600, in my brain I was like, great, let's increase my listing goal higher because we can afford more. So if it was $200 before and I want to save $200, I have $400 to spend, and I'm still saving $200 in this example. I just thought that if your store is doing better, you can afford more, therefore you can raise your listing goal. What was very fire energy explained to me, it literally felt like I was like a sitting little duck, like, okay, here's my question. And then I just had somebody with a freaking bazooka of fire just like, dah! And I was like, ah! So anyways, what I learned was I do not change what I'm doing. If I'm making more because I'm listing better items, and they're selling because I'm also maybe improving my sell-through rate with my new knowledge, this is basically a bonus. Like in reselling, I have to pay for my own retirement, health insurance. I got different taxes for being self-employed. And in a job, I have a lot less responsibilities in that regard because the employer pays for it. And also what is kind of missing in my current situation that I got at a job was the potential of like a cost of living raise or an actual raise for being an awesome person at this company. So what I realized through this conversation was, if I make more and I'm still listing the same, I'm not changing what I'm doing every day, this is a bonus. And it's not a bonus that I can just go spend. It's a bonus that I can fulfill the needs I have in my current business. So when I worked at a full-time job, I would usually like take half the bonus for myself and then take half and put it like towards my retirement. What's kind of smart for me at this point is to just move all of it into retirement. I've always tried to max out my Roth, which currently is at $7,000. This year, in my shenanigans of trying to do all the stuff, I think I only saved $1,000. And like, it's better than nothing, but because I am young and hopefully I live a long time and I retire when I'm old, like, whatever I can put in now is going to be advantageous because it's going to have more time to compound through the years. So I've been really trying to put and stock away what I can now, even if it's only $7,000. I mean, I know like people who have 401ks, like I think the max of that is like $19,500 if you're a single person. It's like very different than $7,000, but like, hey, I'm doing what I can, you know? I just kind of was starting to see like, oh, okay, so this is all bonus. This is bonus I can put towards my business savings to buy out a collection that will make me more money. Or I can put it towards my retirement, which will help my future. If I raise my minimum to be within that margin, my expenses go up and I'm not actually growing the business. And I'm not growing my bank account because more is going out and the same is coming in. There's just something about it coming at your face like that. And my dumb self even tried to say it in a different way. That's how much I didn't understand. He was like telling me like, if you want to spend all your money, go for it. But like, put it in your bank account. Like, don't change what you're doing. Just put it in your bank account. I feel so dumb. I was like, no, you understand. What I'm asking is, if my minimum's 8 a day and then my business is doing better, when I just list more that month. Guess what? The answer was exactly the same. I just didn't get it. So I got it now. And because I am selling more things, thankfully, because I am applying myself and continuing to research, I have not missed a listing day. I got my queue system figured out. I'm doing the things. I am starting to see the payoff. And I'm so excited I have finished this question of how many items to list. Because, like, that's so nice to just, like, list it and then be done. I'm finding that, like, I really just need to do it in silence. Because I've been doing it, like, while listening to a call or watching a TV show. And so I'm, like, kind of half paying attention, therefore I'm going slower. So I've learned that if I just, like, maybe listen to music with no words or just be in silence, like, I can crank this out, like, photo and list, hour or two. And hopefully I'll get faster. I think, like, yesterday my photos took 30 minutes, which I thought was pretty good. And then I still got to work on listing. But yeah, I'm seeing the compounding. I'm seeing how I can get faster. I feel faster when I source because I'm able to hit more stores in the same hour window. I just feel like it's coming together, and I don't have this other distractions of all this other crap that, you know, all my bright ideas of starting a candle company, trying to be a designer that I don't want to be. Like, I just have removed all that crap, and so my brain can just focus on this and then take in information and just do it. And I really feel like, okay, I'm just going to do more of this. I'm going to figure out my systems and to keep going. Who knows, guys? Maybe my day will be done at 2 p.m. And then I will have the entire day to do whatever I want to. Because it's like, I don't need to keep going because, like, the result's going to be the same. I've already done the work. It just took me a lot less time. So I'm feeling excited for myself. I'm feeling excited for my business because I feel like my work is starting to match the outcome. And that is not something I experienced when I was doing media on Amazon. It looked like a workaholic and I was not making a lot of money with it. I mean, I still have a long way to go, right? Like, I'm not selling a bunch, but because my ASP is so high when I sell 2 items, I might have profited $120, which is pretty good because some people are listing $12 items and then they profit like $2. So, I mean, I'm not trying to compare, but the point is I have the benefit of not having to sell as much to still make a lot of money. And I like that. All right, so one other thing I want to throw in, I have been doing a aggressive markdown sale to get rid of these books, and you can still see them in the background. There's about 190 left, and some of them are bundles, and it has reached its final sale of 60% off. And there's extra room in there for me to negotiate because I know my numbers. The lowest I can sell each book for is $3, and that will make me $1.25. I'll get 25 cents from the actual item and $1 from shipping because I have a handling fee in there, which covers me if I need to put it in a box or I need extra packaging. That's kind of what that's there for. So I'm actually going to automatically profit $1 on each one. There's only a month left. I want to see how much I can clear out of here. I'm excited to ship more because I love shipping, as I've told you guys. Bring on the shipping. I love it. I got actually most of these items for free. I turned on the sale this morning at like probably 8:30, and immediately I had 7 sales from the same person. And they even left me a note. They were like, hey, I'm hoping you can wait a day to ship these out so that I can continue looking in your store and see what else I want to buy. And I was like, music to my ears, absolutely. Buy whatever you want to. I was on the path of doing roughly $500 better than last month. But now that I'm just like squeezing this lemon, I know I'm gonna surpass that goal. So here we go. It's now on fire. All right, that's it. I'm excited. This is what I look like when I'm not depressed, by the way. and full of energy. I'm actually a lovely person. So now you know, secrets out. All right. That's it. See everyone tomorrow. Take care. Bye.